Hey, what's up, Clashers? Welcome to the episode of Yeti Pekka BoBat for Town Hall 12. If you haven't watched my last episode on the Witch BoBats, please watch that because that strategy and this strategy here complement each other. Since we started using that strategy, we just don't know how to lose anymore. Look at this war log. Let's take a look at the army composition. I got my 7 bowlers for splashes, my Yeti for the bouncy balls, my 4 Pekkas. You can trade your Pekkas for more Yetis, but I like to have some Pekkas for funneling purpose. My 4 healers, my 6 bats, 3 freezes. I got my jump just in case, and you're going to see that. My CC has the Pekka and the Ice Golem. Now, this strategy also worked for Town Hall 11. You'll just have to switch your Yetis for Pekka. And in your CC, you will turn that Ice Golem into more Giants because you don't have enough space for the Pekka and the Ice Golem. And here's our first base. So what you're looking for here is, where's the Eagle? Where's the Town Hall? Look for the spot of entrance so that you can use your wall wrecker and your troop laser through the base. As you go through the Town Hall, you want to take that Eagle down as well. So funneling is extremely important for this type of attack. So you can always funnel with your Pekka. I like to start off with my Grand Warden. A Grand Warden Walk. With a Grand Warden Walk, you can always redirect him back to where you want him to go once the funnel is done. You cannot do that with the arrogant queen. She'll just go wherever she wants. My first Pekka Pablo is already funneling down, and now I'm going to drop the rest of my troop right behind my wall wrecker. Notice that my Grand Warden will just follow that troop, and that's why I like Grand Warden Walk for the start. You want to make sure that your wall wrecker will go as deep as possible, and typically I use this Yeti Pekka BoBat attack when the Eagle and the Town Hall are really far apart. And for that same reason, I have a jump spell ready just in case my wall wrecker does not make it. It looks like we will make it, so I already dropped my jump spell to redirect that other portion of my troop back as much as possible. I'm hoping the Warden and the Queen can get back to the core and show some support, and it's not happening, but no worries. Ability! And the ice has also exploded. Looks like we're gonna get this Town Hall, and kaboom! Now our bats can start to get ready. Or maybe we can wait a little bit. It's got only 3. No, there's only 2 Wiz Towers left, but we got 3 freezes, so we're comfy. Let's find a good launching spot where our ground troop is tanking. So right there. So you want a spot like this so that the ground troop is tanking the initial launch as much as possible, so that our group of bats can grow fat and big as early as possible. That's when they will be the most... while talking to you guys, that thing shot my group of bats. But it's all good. It's a comfy one. We still have 1 freeze left that we can shoot at that last Wiz Tower. Oh gosh, it went the other way. That was not the most perfect freeze management, but our ground troop did a really good job, so we're not too worried about finishing this off. We still got a cleanup crew. Our 2 wizard, William and Wally, and our 2 archers, Serafina and Henna, to help us out. But the queen alone will probably finish this off because we haven't used her ability yet. So guys, after this, let's talk a little bit about what this strategy is not good against before we watch more Yeti Pekka BoBat. Let me just drop the rest of my cleaning crew just so that I don't need to figure who to retrain. There we go. So when should we not use this type of attack? I would say when the base is those ring type, you know, squares within squares within squares. I think for those bases, it's less favorable for this type of attack. Here's an example. This is a snippet of my last video on Witch BoBat attack. This shape of base is not favorable for Yeti Pekka BoBat attack because the Yeti Pekka BoBat attack is meant to laser through a base, with your healers supporting majority of the crew as you laser through in and get that Eagle and Town Hall. This type of base makes it really hard to funnel, and that's why I recommend watching my last video on Witch BoBat attack, which is an extremely easy attack to use without caring about funneling. Notice, I just put down all my giants on the line, and then all my witches, and then all my bowlers, line by line, very easily, and then my wrecker, and then the rest of my heroes. And it's as easy as that. With both of these attack strategies, you want to make sure that in the first half of the game, your wall wrecker will get as deep as possible to the Town Hall. And then the second part of the game would be freeze management as you're batting all over the place. So when should you use which strategy? I would say most of the time, the Witch BoBat attack is amazing. It's the easiest to use. It works most of the time. That's the one on my last video, and also what you're watching at this second right now. It's a snippet of my last video. However, that Witch BoBat attack is not favorable in one condition: when the Eagle and the Town Hall are really far apart. And in that situation, the Yeti Pekka BoBat is the solution. These two strategies complement each other. Both of these strategies work for Town Hall 11, just that the Yeti Pekka BoBat will not have Yeti, but just Pekka BoBat, because they don't have Yetis. As you're watching this replay, look, there is so much time left, and I still haven't used my last freeze. That's an amazing attack. You gotta watch it down below. Back to our Yeti Pekka BoBat attack. You don't need that jump spell if you're confident with the base. But because I'm looting, I have no idea what's going to come out. I just have it as a backup just in case that my wall wrecker cannot go all the way down to the Town Hall. But in the case that you want to replace it with a freeze and a bat spell. Alright, this is a decent loot base. It's got crappy walls, which makes it easier. And again, that Witch BoBat attack would be absolutely amazing, easy, brainless to finish this off. But let's get back on topic using our Yeti Pekka BoBat. My Warden is down with my healers to start off my funnel with my Grand Warden Walk. Oh my god, it's in the air! And because of that, I forgot to put my Grand Warden back to ground. So now my healers are healing my Pekkas instead of doing my Grand Warden Walk. But it's fine. We still got our funnel down. That's the most important piece. As long as our healers will follow the big crew, which is number 2 priority for this attack. Now the E-Dragon the Loon is coming. We don't care because I got my Queen, which will take them down, I hope. With our healers behind, we should be good, although it looks a little bit messy. Our wrecker got through the last bit of wall, so now we have access to the Eagle, to that Town Hall. Rage! It's the tornading our record, but it's fine. Let me just put that jump spell over there to open up more. We got our core group at the core under Rage, and we got that Town Hall. Looks like it's all good, although our Queen has decided to move away and attack the other side, which is fine. They're cleaning up. Notice our bats are already on the move. It's now laser focus on the bats. Have your freeze at your fingertip and freeze that Wiz Tower before it gets us. Good that the other defenses are being tanked. Oh no, not anymore, but it's all good. We already got a fat group of bats. Have your freeze ready for the next one here. Oh, I might have dropped that a little bit too early. Oh, it is a bit early, but let's get that anyway, since the other Wiz Tower is being shot by our Queen. And there we go. We got a comfortable 3-star. We still have way too much time left, and I haven't even used my Queen's ability yet, and all defenses are gone. Again, I've repeated that in my other videos when it comes to bats. When you have extra cleaning crew, use them on storages if you can, because our bats can finish pretty much everything in one shot when they're fat like this. Even thinned down halfway, they can still one-shot pretty much everything. But they are nerfed. Bats are nerfed against storages, meaning that they don't deal as much damage on storages. Look at that. Look at this last storage. It's not one shot. It's not 2 shots. It's not 3 shots. It's still going on. So you want to have your cleanup crew get the storages instead of the distant non-storage building for cleanup. Here we go. Thanks for the bonus. Army's back up, searching for our next opponent. This is Town Hall 13 with scatter shots. So let's forget about it. I'm at Town Hall 12. Let's look for a Town Hall 12. This is a Town Hall 12, crappy walls, which makes it easy. So this base is actually very easy for this type of attack, the Yeti Pekka BoBat, as well as the Witch BoBat that we talked about. What we want to do here is have our wall wrecker get the Town Hall while destroying that Eagle at the same time. Let's put down my Warden for the Warden Walk, down my healers towards the funnel side so that it can pick up my army much easier once it's done funneling. But there really isn't too much to funnel here since there are no buildings outside of the hall. I'm just going to drop few things here now. My wall wrecker is wrecking that archer tower. I'm gonna put all my armies down. Oh, that's a very early tornado, which is good because our bats hate tornado. We got that tornado already. We've got the queen. We're gonna open up the wall to the eagle. We got the eagle, which is a good start. We will get that town hall as well. Jump spell to expedite this attack. Typically, you won't use it that way. Well, you would because my wall record did not reach the other side and it broke. So we will jump all over. Let's get that town hall and ability to protect us from the kaboom. Looks like we're good. We're getting the core. 1, 2, 3 whiz towers left. We've got 3 freezes. Let's drop all our bats while the other guys are tanking some of these defenses so we can grow big early on. Have your freeze ready and get that whiz tower. Whiz tower is down. Let's get that archer tower and then that cannon. Freeze that whiz tower again and then get that archer and then freeze that group again. What? Oh my god, you know what, guys? What I notice is if the whiz tower is already active, it's already shooting, its next shot, it's actually pretty quick. That's why I got caught off guard there. If that whiz tower was not already shooting somewhere else, it would have taken more time and that freeze would have stopped that from killing all my bats, or most of it. Lesson learned, but we have just way too many troops left right now to worry, especially with a queen. And of course, a full minute left. I'm really hoping that our next base could be something stronger to give justice to this attack. However, clouding has been really crazy at Titan during my time, so I just have to pick whatever it's finally given to me. Army's back up, let's look for our next attack. Again, this is a Yeti Pekka BoBat attack. You can always exchange your Pekkas for more Yeti. I like to keep at least 1 or 2 for funneling purpose. As for your spell, you can always trade your jump for more freeze or bat. But unlike war, I don't know what base is next, so I'd like to keep a jump spell just in case that my wall record cannot reach the town hall. Then this attack would be ruined. Clan Castle, I'd like to have my Pekka donated before my IG, just so that my Pekka can activate the Mega Tesla before the IG goes somewhere else. Finally! This is not as strong as I would hope, because the walls are not maxed, but this is a Town Hall 13, without scatter shot. Guys, let's just take this one and see how it goes, because it's going to take another 5 to 10 minutes for the next base. Let's funnel our Grand Warden here. Let's go from the top left, because we would be able to reach the Eagle while getting to the Town Hall. Our first Pekka Pablo has been dropped by Patrick and Peter. I have forgotten to put the Warden down once again. Jesus Christ. But that's okay, as long as we're able to funnel this, we should be fine. Our heroes have landed. Wall Wrecker is heading for that storage, and then followed by the first layer of wall. It might be very tempting to use a rage right now, but it's not the good time until you have a wall or 2 broken so that the rage will pull all your army in instead of raging them away from your funnel. It is absolutely satisfying to see our Yetis bouncy balls bouncing all over the place, causing damages. Wall Wrecker has destroyed the 3rd layer of wall, going towards that Expo. That Valk has been destroyed, Warden's ability auto-activated. Now we're heading straight to the core. The Wall Wrecker hitting the 4th layer of wall, and now towards that last bit of wall. But that hole has already been opened, so we are good to go. Now we're getting closer. The siege is open. Pablo's dad is doing its work. Queen's ability to expedite the process. Now 3, 2, 1, kaboom! Finally, let's drop all our bat spell right there. There are only 2 whiz towers left with 3 freezes. Freeze! A perfect freeze that also got the Expo. Got that whiz tower. I really hate Expo. Should I do it? Probably, since we only have 1 whiz tower left. We also got 1 freeze remaining. So we're ready for it. Did I do that too early? Maybe not. We got it. There are no more threats to our bats, so let's clean up. Wally and William are 2 wizards, and Serafina and Hannah are 2 archers, are now cleaning up. If you actually paid attention to your teacher CS, you would know that the 2 wiz are now hitting the gold storage, not because it's far from the bats, but because it is a storage that our bats are nerfed against. They don't deal as much damage on storage as they would on other guys. Look at this elixir storage. That took them like maybe 10 hits. But look at all the other ones. 1 hit, 1 hit, 1 hit, even though they split. Ooh, that rhymed. Perfect 3 stars. Guys, thanks for watching. Comment down below on what you'd like to see next or what you feel about this attack. Subscribe on YouTube, follow on Facebook. See you next time.